What's going on, everybody? Trying to see if I am indeed live. Well, you know what I mean by see. I can hear that I'm live
I bet you Monkey said W.
because I can hear. Because I got a W. I got a W because I got live. Doing it by myself is
Gus said happy birthday, Super Doggy.
Happy birthday, Super Doggy. It is Super Dog's birthday today.
At Devils.Advocate2354 said stay away from stupid at school or life.
What's going on there, Devil's Advocate? Giving some life advice a little early on in the chat. You guys are always hanging out there before I get there. And then I show up and I feel like I'm intruding. I actually feel like I'm intruding on my own show. I check up in the chat and there's like all sorts of stuff going on. Then people are like, oh, Pete's here. All right then. But yeah, I am live.
At Daryl Follett said, can you please say happy birthday to Grayson?
Happy birthday, Grayson. On happy Superdog's birthday as well.
Devils.Advocate2354 said you are alive.
I am alive. Did you guys catch that wave that I started off the show with? That was like one of the best waves I've had in a very long time. And you know who's always happiest when I get good waves? Is my coach. Because like I know a lot of my audience isn't a surfing audience, even though this is the Blind Surfer channel, but I will tell you something about surfers and surf culture and being out surfing in a second. But first...
Welcome to the Blind Surfer Show.
Yes, it is indeed the Blind Surfer Show on Superdog's birthday, March 18th. He was born in 2012, lost him unfortunately in 2022, 10 years, 3 months, 2 days, the best time ever. But I'll tell you more about that. Obviously, we got a lot going on about that. Banana's going to be joining us a little bit later. I've got a Superdog video. But believe it or not, this channel started with long form videos. Literally made like 68 of them before I even started doing shorts. And Banana and I are going to sit down and watch a long form video that we shot on Superdog's 8th birthday with you guys. But I was saying, surfers, like when you go out there, there's like this hierarchy to surfers, and like no one even wants to give you space on the water until they think that you can even surf a little bit. Like, and then I'm out there with like a shirt that says Blind Surfer on it, and people always, Nisha tells me this, people kind of give me this like side eye. They're kind of like, we're not sure if this guy's gonna even be able to surf. So when I can go out there and get the first wave and like succeed like I did. That was my first wave, the one I just opened the show with. I feel like I might show that again to Banana a little later in the show. But when I can go out there and do a wave like that, I think it really helps out Nisha and it helps out Brooks. They're like, okay, he's blind, but he can also surf really good, so maybe we'll give him some space. So I caught that wave to start the session this past Saturday. And we were in a really good position in the water, and I think it cleared out some space for us.
There was a fight at my school. It wasn't with me, but two boys fought right behind me.
That's terrible. I don't want to hear about fights at the school. I just want to make sure the text lady was with us today. Seems like text lady is working, is rolling.
Devil's
Advocate is here.
Good evening, Joni.
Good evening, Joni. Thank you. I got a couple of my mods here. Could have used some mod protection on the Twitch platform last night. I'm not even sure if I want to get into that, but things got wild over there. Starting to pick up a little bit on Twitch, which is exciting. I love growing everywhere, but it got really weird and wild over on the Twitch side of things. Hoping that doesn't happen again. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. Banana celebrated it in the green pool. We took you guys outside with on the go cam. Let's see, is on the go cam working? I don't even know. If I point, I think it's pointed at the door. That should be like the entrance to my room. Which if Steve is there crying, then we can call it like crying Steve cam. But yeah, that was a super fun wave that I caught that I started the show with. I'll play it for you a little bit later because I'm very proud of it. Made the drop, went hard left, and then kind of like found another wave, which I can't even begin to tell you how hard it is to find waves when you can't see them. I'm just kind of like sitting there feeling. All of a sudden, something felt like it was coming. I connected into that one, went back right, went the other way. It was very exciting. I had a good time in the water this weekend. I've been out for a little bit with my busted shoulder, so it was really nice to get back in there and start enjoying what I've been enjoying, which is, of course, surfing. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. We'll kick it right off with a phone call tonight, and let's see if it's Danny in Arkansas. Who's this?
It's Danny from Arkansas.
I knew it. What's going on, Danny?
Well, right now I'm looking for a pair of shorts for Michael, but Not much, really.
Oh, hold on one second. You and
At double I
pantsless
tip
Michael.
$3 through Super Chat.
Thank you.
Sometimes I go up the stairs like Superdog.
That's great, because I get that. You probably heard that one before, Danny. Someone says, like, sometimes I go up the stairs like, or sideways like a dog, or sometimes I go up the stairs like a dog. And so that person changed to sometimes I go up like Superdog. And if I'm not mistaken, Superdog's head came up on the screen when that came up. So that was super cool.
Well, I also wanted to say that my dog's birthday is in 44 days.
40. Oh, you're
May
counting.
1st.
44 days. I think I just heard Steve, my current dog. I think I just heard him at the gate, so I put on Steve cam there. So Michael's running around pantsless. That's how you're spending your evening. You need to find his shorts because he got no pants on.
He's not pantsless. It's just he needs some black shorts for tomorrow.
What happened?
And I'm trying to find them.
What happens tomorrow? Oh, he sounds sad. I hear him in the background.
Yeah, well, I couldn't find any right now, but sorry. I have some Mama's toes right there.
Maybe have him. Banana's going to join us in about a half an hour, so maybe Banana always loves hearing from Michael, so maybe give us a call back at that point. I feel like it's tradition at this point that Danny kicks off the show for us, but yesterday he had like a 30-second story for us, started off the show as well. Fun hearing from the regulars. Cool to hear from new people as well. If there's anybody new out there and wants to talk with us, what is going on? I feel like there's something, let me put it back on again. Is something at my gate? I can't see it, but I hear something over there. I feel like something is at the gate trying to break in, and I don't think it's Banana yet. Let me see if people are in the chat. I didn't break the text lady already, did I? Maybe we just have a really quiet chat.
4978 said my birthday was March 5th. Thumbs down emoji.
Thumbs down? Why are you giving yourself a thumbs down for your birthday? Birthday's supposed to be... So getting back to the point of the show, birthday's supposed to be super fun. We always have like a big party here at the house on my birthday, which is the first day of summer, which is June 21st. And what happened was I lost Superdog on June 20th.
Everything Gus said yes.
And that was just horrible. I lost him the day before my birthday. And, thank you very much. Love kicking off the show with some super
At law
chats.
_may_y_Curry_CISA tip $3 through Super Chat. What shenanigans are we getting into, Sneaky Pete?
I'm not sure if, we're gonna be taking call. I have on the go cam ready to go, but I don't really have anywhere to go. Bananas, she's gonna make up not coming in last night by joining us this evening. This studio is like 110 degrees right now. I have more fans going than I even know that I owned because, let's see if I can show you. I'm not sure if it's in the shot, but there's a camera right there it's the one that looks really good, but it's highly susceptible to overheating. So I've got a fan literally attached to the back of that camera, and then I've got a fan above me, and then I got a fan behind it just in case, because it's been hot here in San Diego lately. Banana spent the afternoon in the pool. I was kind of jealous. I was in the studio getting all sorts of hot. But yeah, so I lost 2022, lost Superdog on June 20th, the day before my birthday. I was talking to Brooks about this yesterday when he got here, and he reminded me about the birthday party that I had. We still had one. I don't know why. I don't remember it. I don't even remember. He's like, did we go to Enzo's barbecue? I'm like, I guess. I don't remember. I was in just shock from losing Superdog. And for the first couple years after losing him, my birthday would start to roll around, which was always supposed to be like a super fun time. And instead of like getting ready for the yearly party that we do and being excited and, like trying to pick out like a new fun t-shirt or something, which is like my birthday tradition, I was just like all sad. I was just because, it was like, not only was the anniversary of my birthday, but it was the anniversary of losing Superdog. And it was just I hated it. The first year after I lost him, so 2023, I grabbed his ashes, which I keep here in this studio. It's this cedar box with his ashes in it, and I did a walk with the ashes that he and I used to do, which was going to the woods behind my house. And he used to take me on this walk. I used to take him. He used to take me. We took each other, whatever. And we'd go to this. It was called the lookout point because anybody with eyesight that would do the walk with us is like, oh my God, this is a beautiful lookout point. You can look over like all of the town that we live in. And you're like up on this big hill. And I did the walk with the ashes in a backpack. Like I wasn't just like sitting there holding it, but I had it in a backpack. And it was a really hard walk because I didn't have him guiding me. It's like all these roots and branches and rocks and dirt and stuff. And I got to the lookout point. and I sat down with the backpack, and it was my buddy, but it was like my buddy in a box. And I'm sitting there with him in the lookout point, and I just start bawling. It's the year anniversary, 2023, 1 year after I'd lost him. And I'm sitting there at the lookout point, like hugging a backpack, and I'm just crying. And this family comes by, and they're like, "Hey, everything okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." And I wasn't good, but I wasn't going to sit there and be like, "I lost my doggy." It was really sad. And then the next year, 2024, I did something similar. I was just really sad on the 20th, the anniversary when I lost him. But then I decided, instead of being sad on the anniversary of losing Superdog, why don't I start celebrating his birthday, which was March 18th, 2012. And that is today. He would have been 14 years old. I lost him at 10 years, unfortunately, but celebrating March 18th instead of being sad about June 20th feels like I'm much healthier and makes me a lot happier. So I'm here doing that with you guys today. I've got my my Superdog logo shirt on when Banana comes and joins us. I think she has one as well.
At SarahCam7808 said, hope that's better.
Well, I wonder what's better. What broke? I don't know
Company
what broke.
castrolabs.caffeinated.app
That's kind of a funny one. That's the chat lady.
.tts.rich.message.attachment.
It's a rich message attachment from the Castrolabs lady.
Joe93 just followed.
Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
At devils.advocate2354 said, hope you well tonight, Riri.
If you guys are new to the
At
stream
Everything
and you don't
Gus
know
said,
what the
there
heck
you
is
goose.
going on, that is the chat lady.
Starzy said GI.
GI. Thanks, Starzy. I wonder what GI means.
Leotheg67 just followed.
Thank you for the follow. I believe those follows are
At
coming from
Terminape1 said, really,
TikTok.
Talon? Dan, I'll take it. You're a homie.
You're a homie. Who's a homie? Am I a homie?
At
Can I be a homie?
SarahCam7808 said, hey, Danny.
Popping in the chat every once in a while, it can be mildly confusing. I can put I think if I put that button right there, I think it's supposed to put the chat up on the screen.
At Terminape1 said, hey, Sarah.
All the regulars just like saying hey to each other.
That78 said, het.
Het. Why are we getting random? I got GI. I got het.
Said, all is well, Goose.
So yeah, so that is the chat.
At
the chat lady reads them to me.
Said, hey, my loves.
Because I'm blind, I obviously can't read them. So that is how the chat messages get to me. I think the TikTok person was a follow. If you follow on YouTube or Twitch, one of my current puppies' heads pops up, either Skylar or Steve. If you do a $3 super chat on YouTube, it'll read it. It'll completely interrupt me, stop me in my tracks, and it'll read it out loud. Or if you do 200 bits on Twitch, same thing. It'll stop me and it'll start reading it out loud to me. We are doing some phone calls tonight. When the Banana gets here, we're going to be doing some more phone calls. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. We'll see who the second caller is. It's hopefully not Danny twice in a row, is it?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who's this?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Goose?
Goose.
It's the Everything Goose?
What up, Everything Goose?
However your text box says it.
It says thievery
never say
thingus. And it really, I heard that for about 2 weeks. Sometimes it's hard to put two and two together for me. Like, I just hear thievery thingus. And I'm like, okay, that's a person. But then Brooks was sitting here and I'm like, hey, thievery thingus. And he just starts like laughing. And I'm like, what? He's like, it's the Everything Goose. It's just saying it is all one word. And I was like, oh, now I get it.
I remember when we figured that out.
Yeah, felt a little slow. What's going on tonight?
I just ate dinner. Everything's going good for the most part. I just popped in saying hi. I'm actually missing a cat, and I am very distraught about that because he's just a little guy. He's a kitten.
Oh, no.
And honestly, he's been missing for 3 days, and honestly, I'm getting worried. I don't mean to bum everybody out on Superdog's birthday more than you guys already are, but
I'm trying to celebrate. But man, I hope you get your cap. We lost Skylar, our little 9.5-pound dog. Happy ending. We didn't lose her. She didn't die. But on the 4th of July last year, she got scared with all the fireworks, and she snuck out under a gate and ran away because she was just afraid and wanted to get, I don't know what her little brain was thinking, but she bolted. And fortunately, someone found her at the park near our house and called my cell phone, and they brought her back to us. Ever since then, she's been wearing this collar. It's called a Fi collar, just spelled F-I. It's this tiny little collar you put around her neck, and it locates her. It's a GPS tracker. So hopefully we're not, but a little kitten probably couldn't wear a Fi collar. And I hope she comes back. He or she comes back.
It's a he, and we call him Terror/Kringles. We got him around Christmas.
Yeah.
So we call him Kringles, Pringles McEachran. or terror if he's being a jerk, because he does that.
He needs, yeah. Well, all our dogs have a couple of names. Skylar's nickname is Baby because she's just a tiny little 9.5-pound baby. I hope Terror / Kringles comes back. That's not great news to hear. But yeah, anybody who's nervous about their, like, I think the dog has to be like 8 pounds or more to wear the thing, but it's like a little geo tracker, and especially for me being blind, like if Skylar sneaks out and you draw a little perimeter around your house on a map. So I had someone do that for me. And if she ever sneaks out and gets away, I get the notification. It's like, Skylar's left home. And then it tells me where she is so I can go get her. Steve does not wear one of those because we're not super worried about him running away. But he does wear a air tag. And this is interesting. I didn't know this about air tags. Maybe you guys did. Air tags, the little dot circle things, that help you find your stuff. You can like put it in your luggage, put it on your car keys, and like helps you find that stuff. Those things work on Bluetooth connectivity to other Apple devices. So if you were to happen to drop an AirTag in the middle of Yosemite National Forest Park and it was not near anybody, it wouldn't register. You'd go to find my AirTag and you wouldn't be able to find it. Hold that thought.
At Major Brown 3983 tip $9.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Mateo.
Hi Pete. Here's a start for your margarita fund. Sad I missed the pool time yesterday.
Pool time was a good time. After the show ended, I went and hopped in. Thank you very much, by the way. That was super generous. I really appreciate the super chats. It's a little fun thing for us. We kind of pool it and then go out and have fun afterwards. So we do the show together, and then me, Banana, and Brooks go out and have a little fun afterwards, just the three of us to cool down and relax from the show. And I appreciate all you guys contributing to that. I was in the middle of a story and I forgot what I was going to say. I always forget what I was talking about. What the heck was I talking? Oh, the air tags. So the way that they geolocate is they connect to the nearest person with an iPhone. Truth. This is real. I didn't know this. So if my luggage is on an airplane and I'm not there yet, if the pilot is on the plane and he has an iPhone and he's within 30 feet and I go to do a locate, it's actually using the Bluetooth connection from my AirTag to his phone to the satellite down to my phone to tell me where that thing is. That's kind of crazy. And here, like, I have an idea. Like if I like, I'm not much of an inventor of any sorts. Hey, did that camera die? Oh, it just made a funny noise when I switched over. But how cool would it be if you had your pet wearing an AirTag, and then you could, like, you know, if your pet's missing, so I know that it connects to the Bluetooth of the person that is closest to geolocate it. But what if you lost your pet and then you could press this button that said, like, you know, lost pet, and then it could send a text message or a Bluetooth enabled message to everyone within 30 feet of your dog. So instead of you just being able to locate where it is a couple streets away, everybody nearby could be like, hey, look for the little white fluffy dog. I've lost her, or she's missing. Like that. I think that would be a super cool use of technology. They have not done that yet, and I'm sure there's some privacy reasons why they don't do that, but I thought it would be kind of a super cool way to utilize that technology. Anyway, 760-517-6844, talking to you guys here on Superdog's birthday, March the 18th, and let's see who we got on the line now. Hey, who's this?
Hey, Pete.
Hey, it's Caden. What's going on?
You knew who it was.
Yup, you got a distinctive sound going on over there. What's up tonight?
So are these a lightning round?
Well, hold on one second.
At SarahCam7808 tipped $5 through Super Chat.
Thanks, Sarah.
Here today on a Wednesday, plan to send my next package with a vial of insulin. In the call queue.
Oh, well, cool. We'll hopefully get to your call soon. And Banana, really appreciated your pecans last night. Pecans. We had those after the show, and that was really nice. Caden, you're still there. What's going on?
So, I accidentally kind of lied to you about how long I've been watching you. I just did the math, and I've actually been watching your channel for 5 years.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
Because I remember being subscribed to you when the Superdog video got posted when he passed away that day.
Yeah. That was...
I was so sad.
I tried filming that thing with a straight face. And we really did. We filmed his last day.
I saw the tears in your eyes.
Yeah, I couldn't get him out. I've been crying for like 72 hours when I got the news, when we lost him, and then the next day. And I don't know, I was trying to put together like a solid tribute video, but I like couldn't pull it off. And I just had to go in there and do it the best I could. And I'll tell you, I can't listen to that video. Like if that one comes up on my feed, or if it pops up, I lose it all over again. But the video starts. I'm like, this is going to be the first video I do when I open this door, and Superdog won't be out there waiting for me. He literally would just sit outside the booth and wait for me to come out, and I'd pat him on the head, and he'd sit next to me, and I'd edit the videos. I did this whole channel from 2020 to 2022, and I lost him with him sitting right by my side. And that's why, and I filmed that in the booth, and then I walked out and I just sat down in place. And I was like, ugh. It was a lot. It was so unexpected too. But yeah, it's been like 4 years. Well, about three years and change. It's been a lot. It's been a while. I still miss him though. But
yeah, I've just been watching blind guy unboxing videos all day.
Well, there's plenty of those to enjoy, and those will put more of a smile on your face than the sad Superdog video. So that's cool that you've been watching for that long. You don't sound that old. I feel like if you've been watching me for 5 years, it sounds like a chunk of your lifetime.
I'm 12.
All right, so you've been watching since you were 7 years old. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just did the math, and I was like, well, god dang, I've been watching for 5 years.
I can't believe that I've been doing this stuff for, wait, is it 5 years to say? If I started in 2020, so 2020, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've been doing this for 6 years. This is easy math, actually, because I started on January 1st, 2020, and here we are in March 18th. So I've been doing this for 6 years, 3 months, and 17 days. The average, I'm told that the average channel that actually hits, that does reasonably well, only does well for about 2 years. And I'm not as hot as I was in 2022, 2023, but I'm still cranking, and I feel like I've got a lot to share. I mean, I'm sharing 7 videos a week right now, plus doing 2 lives, and I mean, I'm having a good time with it. I'm really, I've changed my mental thinking about it a little bit. I used to just want to like go viral. Like I was very specific on how I would create the videos with a specific hook so that they would go viral. And now, I mean, that's obviously still a goal. Like I'd still like them to be seen by a lot of people. But now I'm just kind of sharing the stories that I want to. And I will tell you, there was one drawback to things going viral all the time, and that was like all the new people that came in and would like accuse me of faking or ask all the same stupid questions, like, if you're blind, how do you blink? If you're blind, how do you know when you're done wiping? If you're blind, does your eyes hurt in salt water? And like every time a video went viral, I'd just get a bunch of like the same questions again, a bunch of people thinking I was faking, and it drove me kind of nuts. So having more of like a dedicated, loyal audience that knows where I'm coming from and understands stuff
Chemicals in the water, and that's how fertilization occurs.
No, we just heard about
I just saw a
fertilization.
video on this.
I feel like I caught the end of that.
Terminate one said, Sarah, if Pete stops doing these, we will all make a Facebook group chat.
You could do that. I mean, you could do that.
Major Brown 3983 said it, Sarah, it's not the Margarita Fund anymore, it's the Health Bill Fund.
The Health Bill Fund? Is that for me or for Banana? I mean, I'm constantly rehabbing from something all the time. Ooh, thank you very much.
At Remember4978 tipped $5 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Riri.
Gotta match sweet Sarah. Love you, lady. Come on, everyone, let's pay for Pete's dinner this evening.
That's so nice. We're gonna take our I haven't asked Banana yet, but I think the plan is to take our current puppies out and let them go for a run, and then do a little toast to Superdog, my bestest buddy ever. On his last day, June 20th, 2022, there's a park behind the house, and it says no dogs, like it says no dogs right on it. And the last day we took him up to the park, like middle of the day, like, we're letting him go for a walk. And he was a notorious sidewalk pooper. Like every time we took him out, that dog would take a crap on a sidewalk. Like he wouldn't go to the side of the sidewalk. He wouldn't go anywhere. He wanted to go right in the middle. And so it's his last day. Like he's going to the end, and we go to that park, no dogs allowed, and he takes this big steaming dump right in the middle of the sidewalk. And I was like, you go, Superdog. I was like, you mark this park as yours. And I was like proud of him. You know, we picked it up, obviously. But like, I wasn't going to scold him. Sure as heck, I wasn't going to scold him on his last day. I'm like, you go. And on his way to his last appointment, we went to Dunkin' Donuts. This is kind of funny, kind of weird. We went to Dunkin' Donuts on the way there, and we got him munchkins because the dude loved donuts. And he was getting ready for the end, right? Like getting ready for the end. And dogs can't have chocolate because chocolate will make them sick, could possibly kill them. And we get this big thing of munchkins, and I asked Banana to start picking out all the chocolate ones. What was I thinking? Like, what does it matter at that point if he has a child? But Banana pointed out to me like a year later when I realized how like ridiculous that was. She's like, well, you didn't want him to have an upset stomach at the end. Like, you didn't want him to go out like with an ouchy belly or anything. Still hard thinking about it sometimes.
Sorry, my dogs don't read.
My dogs don't
Them
read
or no
either.
trespassing signs face with tears of joy emoji.
Yeah, I mean, a no trespassing sign isn't
At
really
Lomadier
meant...
Carissasa said Waterfowl Council you summoned thee for cool and funny facts
Summoned
and
thee for
shenanigans.
cool and funny facts. They've been summoned for cool and funny facts and shenanigans. 760-517-6844. Talking to you guys. I heard that Sarah's in the queue. Banana's going to be coming in a little bit. What time is it?
7:02 p.m.
It's 7:02 in the PM here, Pacific Standard Time. Let's see who we got on the lines right now. Hey, who's this?
It's Danny again.
Hey, how'd you get in ahead? Listen, Sarah said that she's in the queue. She's waiting. How did you get in ahead of her?
You think I know this, Pete, but I don't.
I don't understand. Like, it's full. There are full lines. There's 6 people in the line. Sarah's one of them, and you're back in there again. What are you doing?
Daisy is one of them too.
Okay, all right. So a third of the callers are the Arkansasians, Arkansans. There you go. It was something like that. All right. Well, you're back again. Whenever you come back, you have to come back with something awesome. So give me something awesome.
Okay. My dog's first ever 4th of July. He was 2 months old and 3 days because he was born May 1st of last year.
Okay.
We took him to the fireworks show. He did great with the fireworks.
Nice.
He fell asleep in the bed of the truck, and my dad thought, okay, he's going to need to learn to ride in the bed of the truck at some point anyway because he's a pit bull. He's going to get big.
Yeah.
So we left him in the bed of the truck. On the drive home, I looked out the back window. He was standing on top of my dad's toolbox with his head over the edge looking forward. I said, Dad. Thanos looks like he's about to jump out of the truck. He got out. We didn't have any room in the truck, so he chained Thanos to the actual bed of the truck so he couldn't get out. And then when we got home, Thanos was doing just fine.
Jeez, dogs in the bed of trucks like always freaks me out. When there was one, I think I got a video of it. Someone's like, point the GoPro out the window. There was a dog in the bed of a truck on the highway, like the 76 or 78 here in San Diego, and we recorded him. Someone put goggles on the dog so his eyes wouldn't get bothered by the wind. It was some goofy dog with like motorcycle goggles on riding in the bed of a truck. I think we lost Andy. That must have been a really cool look. Superdog, we don't have a truck. Superdog used to ride. He was so long. He was such a long Doberman. He used to put his butt in the back seat and then he'd lay all the way forward so that his head was like on the console. What's it like the armrest? And his nose was like almost all the way up by the shifter. So from like tail to nose, he was from back seat all the way front. So you could drive, I was in the passenger seat. I could like keep my hand on his head, like right next to me as we were driving. And he was not good in a car. I'll tell you that. You were good if you were going like 50 miles an hour or over, but anything less than that, and he started to whine. He's like, I could get out and run faster than this. Why are you going so slow? He did not like being in a car.
4978 said almost all my fam are from Arkansas.
Really? Danny is literally the first person I've ever met from Arkansas, and I technically don't know him. 760-517-6844. This might be Daisy, or it might be Danny again. These guys are the cheat code. I feel like I need to revamp the entire phone system one of these days because he's obviously hacked it and knows how to get in too easily. Hey, who's this? Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. This is nobody. I'm going to give them to the count of 3, 2. I mean, they're there. Oh, there we go. There's somebody. Hey, who's this? Who's this?
All right, sorry. My name is Xavier.
Okay, Xavier. Why are we whispering? Are we up past bedtime?
No.
What's going on tonight?
I just had a question.
Sure, go ahead.
Have you ever crashed whenever you're surfing and then you swim? Do you swim to the bottom, or do you know how to swim? Do you like know how to swim to the top or the bottom? Because
I get your question. Xavier is asking, have I ever crashed while surfing? I feel like I've done a video on everything. I think I've answered every question there is. But yes, there was a couple times when I've wiped out, got completely buried by a wave, and there's a system in your eustachian tube that helps you know which way is up. I think, I challenge people to do this because it's not that hard. If you were to get into a pool and close your eyes and spin around, you would generally know which way was up. It's a little harder when you get buried by a wave and you don't know exactly which way you're going. Like if you go in a pool, you can kind of keep track of which way is up, which way is down. But people are like, if you're really confused, you can like blow bubbles and try and feel which way they're going. Well, I just got a message, might be Banana saying she's a. Oh no, it's my manager. My manager for this thing. We might get a sponsor, maybe one of these days. One of these days, someone will want to sponsor the blind guy. But there was one time I was surfing in Oceanside and I got buried so bad and so hard that I was probably in like 8 feet of water. I was out way past the break, and the wave hit me and it actually threw me into the bottom of the ground, like the bottom of the ocean, like pretty hard, which is difficult to do because you're tethered to a board, which is a flotation device. So it threw me down hard enough that it sank me and the board, and I hit the bottom. There's a whole video of this. What's the title of it? Like, I think it was like Almost Died Surfing or something like that. And by the time I found my way back up, which you can do when you're blind, it's balance and bubbles and stuff in your head. It's not that difficult. But by the time I found my way back up, another wave came and buried me again. And Brooks and Banana were filming on shore, and he's like, "Oh, you're about to get buried." Ooh, and then I did get buried again. That was. I've had a couple situations where I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get out of this one, and it's crazy like. Banana just bought an electric bike, and she went for an electric bike ride yesterday, and I couldn't have been more nervous. I was like, make sure you're in the bike lanes, make sure you're going a reasonable speed, make sure you're wearing your helmet. Like, I was so nervous about her getting hurt on this electric bike. And then all the stuff that I do, go out and surf these crazy waves at crazy times, and I'm skateboarding ramps, and like, she's cool with it. And meanwhile, I was like a nervous wreck all day yesterday, knowing that she was out on her electric bike.
Said, I'll send you a pic of me and Terry, my hubby.
You guys are exchanging pictures. You really don't need me. The chat really doesn't need me. You guys can exchange pictures, exchange chats, start your own group and stuff like that. But yeah, she made it back safely. But she was riding an electric beach cruiser, which has like handlebars like out to here. It's like this. I feel like you're taking up a lot of space on the street with that thing. So I was like so nervous with her being out on that thing. 760-517-6844 talking to you guys, and by you guys I mean Danny and anybody else. Let's see if we got someone new on the lines. Hey, who's this?
Unfortunately, it's not new, but hey, Pete, good evening.
Don't say that, unfortunately. Hey, Sarah, how you doing?
I hope you're doing okay.
Doing good.
In the comment with me and Mateo, we were saying like our super chat should be put aside to your health bills because of how much sugar we send you. Probably needs to be put aside for like replacement toes for when you get diabetes.
Jeez.
The both of us.
The pecans that you sent last night, the first one that I handed to Banana was literally like crusted in sugar and had like a little pecan in the middle of it. And she's like, I feel like you fooled me. I feel like this is a churro. And I'm like, hold on. So I like those ones. I like the ones that are just like crusted and covered in sugar. But then I found, because the whole tin you gave me had like 5 different kinds in it, there were ones that were like very lightly salted. So I had a little bit of everything for everyone. And so I gave her those, and she was all excited. She really enjoyed that.
Yeah. I wanted you guys to appreciate the flavor of just like the nut itself, because it's not typically something you find up north. And so, just want to share some more Texas goodies.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we had fun with that.
Yeah.
What else? So last night, I'll tell you, because I did mention, I don't want to get into it too much, but, so I was doing on the go cam yesterday. This is, I messaged you about it, and then I in the comment section I talked to Joni. The show's been getting bigger on Twitch, which is cool. But Twitch is like this whole wild, wild west. And I did on the Go Cam, and there were people in the chat saying that they put the layout of my house into some system, and now they know where I live, which is garbage. Because I'll be honest with you,
spam.
Yeah, the layout of my house isn't unique in Southern California. There's a few of them. But then they were saying they were going to call the cops and swat me, and and Brooks,
so
he'd never had to, like, everybody in YouTube is pretty nice. Like, the chat is very friendly and everybody's supportive. And I love everybody that comes in and has nice things to say and do. And then that chat was getting completely out of hand. And that's why, if anybody was watching last night, the two of us just kind of like stopped everything while poor Joni was telling a story, because he whispered to me, I muted, he's like, "This is bad." I'm like, "This is bad? What do you mean this is bad?" So we finished it up, and then went and took care of that after the fact. So if anybody was watching last night was wondering what happened, that's what that was.
I did leave a comment saying that I was willing to mod on Twitch if you need it. I don't have one, but I'll make one.
Oh, okay.
If you needed someone else to mod on Twitch. But I was gonna tell you a story that has like changed the trajectory of the sadness. It's a really, really wild L&D story.
Okay, go ahead.
So you get asked questions sometimes that put you in an awkward spot of, am I going to answer this question or not? Because, it can be a little too personal. You're like, do I answer? Do I not?
Yep.
So my craziest, you thought the story yesterday was pretty crazy, and it's not even remotely crazy from what I experienced. So this is regarding a crazy paternity situation.
Okay.
From my time in labor and delivery, and this story will stick with me forever. So had a patient, came in for an induction. They're going to start labor. It's her and her husband, normal Sunday, all regular. And so they get a male visitor, right, which is not uncommon in labor and delivery before labor starts. And this new guy is super friendly with mom, borderline flirtatious.
Okay.
And
the husband's there. He's in the room?
Her husband's right there. New guy is super duper friendly with the both of them.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of like, what's going on? I thought the first guy was her husband, but I'm not going to ask any questions because it's none of my business.
Right.
And now the guy's wife comes up, and they're all super friendly with each other.
Okay.
And on like a flirtatious thing. And I'm like, am I misunderstanding who's married to who? Because this whole thing is weird. And so the second wife is about to leave, and the second guy says he's actually going to stay for the birth. And that's strange because it's usually just the woman and the husband and maybe one close family member.
Is that allowed? Are you allowed to have that many? Okay, so it is okay to have a couple people?
Two.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
So it's her husband and some dude.
And this other dude, and I can't figure out what his role is.
Yeah.
In this whole thing, because he was clearly not a family member, but everyone was cool. It was kumbaya. I couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah.
Found out later that they were a couple of the swinging persuasion.
Okay.
And that was the other couple. And either of the guys, both her husband and the second guy, could be the father.
Ooh.
And they all knew about it. They were all cool about it. It just was what it was. It was kumbaya. They were all cool about it.
But they didn't know that they didn't. They at that point they didn't know which one
going to be it.
Was the. Oh, that's interesting.
So there was her husband and the second guy, who's the husband of another lady who was just there, and they're of the swinging persuasion. And either of the two guys could be the father. And they were both there. They both coached her through the labor. They were there through the whole thing. She has the baby. Here's the awkward question part.
Yeah.
Because I'm super chill, non-judgmental. You like it, I love it. Super relaxing environment. And after a while, she's like, which one of the two of them do you think it looks like?
Oh, no, really? Banana, you walking in here?
I'm looking at her like, lady, don't drag me in your mess.
Oh my God! She asked you which one does it look like?
She asked me, like super casual, and both of the guys look up at me like, yeah. Who
Take a
do you
pic.
think it
That's
is?
funny. Banana,
And I'm just kind of like, and I have to give them a diplomatic answer, and I'm always like, baby is so new and has so much developing to do. Doesn't look like any particular person in the initial stages. Blah blah blah.
Oh man.
But I was just like, please don't pull me into this mess.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, figure that out in court after you're done here, but don't pull me into this and be like, the nurse said he looked more like such and such and such and such.
Exactly. You're the person in the room that gave an opinion at that point. Oh my.
Yeah, people bring it up in paternity court. They're like, even the doctor said he didn't look like me. So it's like, we don't give any kind of clues as to who we think looks like what. We're just really generic with our responses in labor and delivery.
I keep switching to on the go cam because I think someone came in to visit. Is it Skylar? Oh, I feel Skylar. Yep. Here we go. I've got Skylar with me. It's gonna show up on your screen in a few minutes because you're a little behind.
Skylar's my favorite.
There's little Skylar.
I hope you tell Banana the story at some point. I thought it was a story she would appreciate.
I will.
But I think that was one of the biggest things that stuck with me from labor and delivery.
That's it. She said she's going to be in here in 5 minutes. A few minutes ago. So if I don't retell it on the stream, I will tell her afterwards when we go out for our Wednesday evening dinner.
Yeah, I hope she appreciates that story.
Well, thanks, Sarah. I appreciate it. Thank you
have a good evening.
Thank you for adding to the stream. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I have the oddest patient stories. Every once in a while, I'll sprinkle them in.
We can do it. We can do a segment. Odd patient stories with Sarah. That's a good one. That's an interesting one. I kept switching over to on the go cam there, which is basically on the ground, just kind of pointed at the gate because I thought it was Banana coming in, who said she was going to be coming in 5 minutes. Let's see how many. So it was 6 minutes ago. She said she'd be in here in 5 minutes. Skylar came in ahead of you, period. She was leading the way, period. Hopefully see you soon. So, where's the send button? Send. There's send. Send that off to Banana. Hopefully she's going to be in here soon. That was a good story. I like that story. 760.
At Joni BC said, if I ever get into the queue, I'll maybe tell the chicken story.
Chicken story. I feel like I could use a good chicken story right about now. And I don't know how you can't get into the queue. And Danny and Daisy are both in there. Hold on, let me mute that. Let me go here. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. Banana will be here momentarily. Maybe. I don't know. She said 5 minutes. Who knows how long it takes a woman to actually... Oh, there she is. She's actually ready. Where are you, Banana? Are you... All right, you're going to come over. I'm trying to find the right camera to follow you as you make your way over. You just missed a great story from Sarah, which I will relay to you later. Your microphone is going to be that one. Your headphones should be on it. And I put someone on hold as you walked through the door, so they've been listening to that message for a couple minutes. So I'm just going to put them right up, and we can see who it is. Hey, who's this?
It's Daisy.
Daisy.
Hey.
What's going on, Daisy and Danny?
I'm just here to make sure she doesn't say anything she doesn't need to say.
Okay.
Where's Michael?
He's got no pants on.
Oh. He didn't want. He has pants on. He just didn't want to do it tonight.
Okay. Well, what's Daisy want to say?
Huh? What do you want to say?
Hey, we got a new follower. Good job, Daisy. You got us a follower on YouTube, and you made little Skylar's head appear, probably, right?
Yeah, and I have the Superdog T-shirt on, so it was kind of fun to see that with the Skylar logo.
That's fun. Yeah, we're both wearing our Superdog T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't we awesome, Daisy? Yeah. Give us
Daisy,
something awesome.
What's going on, girl?
Yeah.
Daisy. Tell them what you did at church tonight.
All right.
All right. Do you want to tell us what you did at church tonight?
They got to get more calls in, Daisy. They can't just let you stay here silent for like an hour.
All right, Daisy. Well, there's a Banana. I have a on the go cam pointed at the gate. Can you see?
Yeah.
Can you see Steve at the gate?
Yeah, I can.
Does he look sad? Does he look like he really, really wants to come in?
He looks a little bit defeated.
Aw, the gate keeps him out.
Yeah. Well, he's a little bit of a
A train wreck?
yeah, train wreck,
Like,
tirade.
yeah.
I don't know what I was
If
gonna
you
say.
if you see like this view shows at least a portion of what we've got going on. Could you imagine Steve just coming in and trying to jump on your lap with all this going on?
No.
No.
And then I would be like, yeah,
I think Daisy's finally ready to say what she did.
Okay,
what'd
Daisy.
you do?
I did a worship church. And
Hey, we got another follower. Daisy, you're getting us all sorts of followers
Yeah.
by being quiet.
Yeah. What did you do? You became a worship follower?
I don't know.
What?
All right, we got to giggle at it,
Well,
Daisy.
come on.
got-
Let Danny say what she said.
Danny calls back. We get Danny calls like 9 times a show these days. So we'll do the official welcome for you. Is that just Steve crying? Is that what I'm hearing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's the official.
Now we open up the phone lines for your chance to talk to Banana.
It was funny. Like 2 minutes before you came in, I heard someone like clanking through the gate, and I kept being like, "Banana, is that you?" And it ended up being Skylar. And
Oh,
she came over and I brought her up on the couch. Is she at the gate as well, or is it literally just Steve sitting there crying?
It's just him.
Steve, don't cry the whole time.
But where is Skylar right now?
Well, she got camera shy. I thought she'd want to show off her new little pineapple collar,
Yeah, and
but
she's
instead
not around.
she bolted. I thought she went back to where you were. But yes, you can talk to Banana at 760-517-6844. Talking to you guys, celebrating Superdog's birthday. Hey, who's this?
My shoulder. Hi.
Hey.
It's Emson. I'm on spring break. I'm sitting by my TV, which is 70 inches. I don't know why I'm sitting by it.
Well, I mean, is there anything on it, or are you just hanging out, keeping the off TV
It's
company?
off. It's off.
Okay.
I'm sitting. I was watching your live stream, half asleep.
Were you
Not because it's
mirroring?
boring, it's because I'm
Were
tired.
we on the 70-inch screen?
No, on my phone.
Thank God.
which,
Thank God.
Honestly, being visually impaired probably wasn't the best idea, but then again, it didn't matter.
It
I don't
doesn't
need
matter,
to
and
see
also
things.
like we don't need to be.
Well, all this new technology, all
Yeah.
these new Sony cameras, the high resolution. I feel like we must probably look good on a 70-inch TV.
I can like
I
real quick.
probably do, but I'm kind of useless to ask that question
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
I'm good with assistive technology and Braille and everything, and I'm your local Braille expert, but I'm not going to be able to tell you if you look good or if you did your hair today.
Yeah, I mean, tell me about it. I set up this entire studio, and all I do is just keep doing cameras and setting up lighting, and then I ask people, "How's it look? How's
Somebody
it look?"
wrote nice tan banana. I
Nice.
appreciate that.
Oh, all right. Good.
Thank you.
Did you get a tan?
I was out by
should
the
do
pool.
Improv comedy.
You do improv comedy?
I was told I should.
All right.
Do comedy at some point.
I've been to a few improv shows. I find them entertaining. I like improv. Do you hate it? I feel like it's something you'd hate, Banana.
I liked the show Whose Line Is It Anyways?
Yes.
Which was about improv, but they were very, very funny. So if I don't want improv if it's not going to be funny.
Yeah, you don't want to watch like improv in training, and people are like a turtle
Or
walking.
just like, yeah. I remember doing improv in like
No.
8th grade, like drama class.
Oh, wow.
I haven't done like one actually, but I do want to. And I don't have training, but I'm just like naturally. I've been told I'm naturally just hilarious. I'll just say random. I blame it on my autism, but that's just me.
Do you say things like kind of deadpan, like just like blunt
That's-
facts?
No, like, so that's stereotypical autism. Rain Man autism is what I'm gonna call it. My autism is a dash of ADHD, a dash of autism, and a dash of whatever else I can find in the pantry.
A unique little blend. I like that.
I just need a blender now, and hopefully not something sharp, because that's dangerous.
That could be dangerous.
Definitely.
Well, thank you for the call, Anson. It's good to hear from you as always. I heard that Joni is in the queue. We were getting a whole bunch of super chats off the beginning, Banana. So if I'm not sure if we're doing regular Wednesday thing, but I think we could clank a soda pop to Superdog maybe at the end of the night. We had a lot of generous donations.
Earlier
Yeah.
on this stream?
You know,
Oh, that's nice.
Before you got here.
Yeah.
People were donating all sorts of money.
I was thinking as I was getting ready, I was like, I saved us tons of money by not going out on St. Patrick's Day.
That is true. You just, well, I don't know about that. You did have the pool heated up to 97 degrees.
It was 95.
Either way, it's not. It wasn't. It wasn't
When you
exactly.
got in, you're probably
free.
like,
Taking it down a couple notches.
No, actually the opposite.
Oh.
When you get in, like when your body is in the spool, you are like, should we keep bumping it up?
Well, I don't like being cold.
But nobody's cold at 95 or 6
Well,
degrees.
technically, you're losing body heat unless it's 98.6
Ed Ellie
degrees.
Kareen said,
Whoa.
would you both mind sharing some of your favorite parts of SoCal? My
Um,
husband and I will be moving to Ventura County later this year.
I mean, our favorite part.
Ed Oliver
Hey,
Garcia
Oliver.
N60 said, what is it like without Superdog now?
It sucks.
Oh.
I mean, we got Steve, but like, I love Steve. You love, this is like, we don't have kids, but like everybody says you love your kids differently.
Ed Joni BC
Yeah.
said, I can't even get in the queue.
Oh, that's okay. So the cute. So Steve is like, he's like your little boy. I just nailed you. Sorry. I didn't know your knee was up in the air.
I need to be more comfortable.
He's like your little boy and he's obsessed with you.
So much.
Steve is like, he knows I'm there, but he prefer you be there. I mean, I love him. He's awesome. He's a happy little boy. He makes me happy to be around, but boy, is he obsessed with you.
But like anybody who's ever been a mom of like a real, actual human child or a fur baby,
Yeah.
like that kid that loves you the most is going to act the worst for you.
Yes.
You know, and that's what Steve. So I get all of that love, but
I mean,
also I get all of that bad behavior.
That's true. He's good for me. He doesn't destroy any of my stuff, and he destroys all your stuff.
Yeah.
But Superdog for me, he wasn't like a kid, and he wasn't like a dog. Like I always say, like he was literally like my brother, and I almost felt like he was like my twin. Like twins always say they have this connection.
Yeah.
Like if I had something going on or was going to do something, I'd just like look in his direction, and he'd be like, "Yeah, that's what we're doing." Like we were just so
very connected,
incredibly in sync. And you
I mean, did you mention at the beginning of this thing about how like basically like I wasn't very sure about dating Pete because
too much.
He had too much loyalty to Superdog. I mean, I didn't want him to give him away or anything, but I was like, we need to have some rules. Like he shouldn't be sleeping in the bed. He like all this stuff, and like you straight up picked him over me.
It was too hard to like
You're
sever me
like
from
I see
him.
what you're saying,
But he doesn't want to. He was
and then you would talk me into like you'd be like, I think we can make this work. We'll do this or that or whatever, and then you put zero effort into.
I got a bigger bed, so I made room for everybody.
Yeah.
And
So
then he slept
has
on the
to
foot.
Never disciplined him
I disciplined that dog as much as he was gonna be disciplined.
in the beginning. I know, but
In
when
the
I got in
beginning.
the picture, if everybody really wants to know the true story, Pete was not budging on a lot of things.
Well,
And my mother was the one that said, I wanted to break up with you over it.
Oh.
She goes, Maggie, it's a dog.
who's this Maggie person? She didn't say banana.
She said, banana, it's a dog.
It's a
like, get over yourself. It's a dog.
I got a whole video that we did about Superdog that we can watch together, which might be super fun. But I know there's a bunch of people get like grumpy in the call queue. They're like, why aren't you taking the calls? So I will grab a couple calls and then we can watch the video together. Would you be interested in doing that?
Totally.
All right, 760-517-6844 is the phone number. Talking to you guys today, tonight, this evening. Who's this?
Hello.
It sounds like Caden again.
It is.
All right, the call line is everybody's saying it's all jacked up and people can't get in. It's because the same 5 people keep calling back. You give me something awesome, Caden, or I'm blowing you up.
Hold on, I've been waiting to get. This is my first time talking to Banana.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You can stay.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, Banana.
Hello. How are you?
I am good. I just made 43 subscribers on my YouTube, Pete and Banana. I did.
Nice.
Hey, good for you. That's pretty cool.
43. Like you made it to the number 43 today.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
Nice.
Keep going.
So, my videos have been getting good views since I've been posting this
Good.
past week.
Yeah.
And I did not really expect it like that. My videos just blew up.
That's
kind of.
That's how it happens. I posted for a year and I'd get like 100, maybe 200 views. If I got over 200, I'm like, Banana, more than 200 people watch.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, October 2021, I was like, Banana, I just got 16 million views on one video.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just kind of happens.
And are your videos long format?
I have not really figured out how to do that yet. I've mostly post shorts.
Shorts is a good. It's a good way to get out there. I mean,
popular, but I would say like if you once you get, I don't know, Pete's the expert, but I would try to transition to long format sooner rather than later.
Yeah, if you get pegged as a shorts creator, YouTube will never let you be a long form creator. What you want to do. If I was telling someone to start a channel right now, I would say start with longs and promote with shorts. Like just do a short every now and then, promoting people, driving them to your long form feed. I don't know if people want to get in the week. I could do a show week on like random topics. Like I could do a whole topic about how to discipline a Doberman. And then I could do one about how to do a. I know.
Or how to not.
How to not. That's the job.
Or how to give up on the discipline.
Yes,
of a
exactly. Or like how to do a YouTube channel. Where mine is now. It's not generating any revenue. But like I don't. It's fortunately
it's become fun.
Yeah,
and
it's
when
fun.
you were trying to generate revenue, it wasn't as fun.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, and fortunately, I've got a job. You guys always crap on this couch. So this was me and Superdog's couch. Like we used to sit on here and lay on here, and like I'm kind of attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
However, I will say the last 2 days, I am on a hard I'm going this way.
Yeah. And I'm like I keep readjusting because I'm doing a. If I wasn't paying attention to it, you would be here and I would be here.
Exactly. I'm like falling. I'm trying to keep myself off to the right, but it's like a bit of a challenge. Hold on, I would need to check one thing just real quick. This is the
pause TTS button.
Pause TTS, resume TTS.
Skip to current message. Button.
Skip to current message and play the current message.
At Rearimer 4978 says Skip paid some hearts.
Oh, something about hearts.
At Devil's Advocate 2354 says Superdog had Pete trained well.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He absolutely
That's
did.
a very true statement.
Do you want to? Should we grab a couple more calls, or should we?
I want to play the video.
You want to play the video?
Yeah.
All right. So I have to hit. So this is a video. People don't know. We started the channel with all long form videos. We did long form videos for like a year and a half. Every week. I released them on like Monday morning at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, every weekend I would film and he would surf, and then we would do other like silly content on the side.
Yeah, and there was this. We'd start at the house. There'd be silly content. Then we'd go to a surf session. Then we'd do some stuff afterwards. And so this was one we did on Superdog's. I think it was his 8th birthday, and it was Josh had some ideas to like be cinematic. He's like, we're going to do a close-up of the food, and we're going to pour the food into the bowl.
I do remember this.
Yeah, there's like a lot of stuff to it.
Yeah.
And then I think everybody might be horrified because I'm sitting on this couch before it turned blue. I'm sitting on this couch, and it's red, and my hair in this video apparently is atrocious. Like, so bad. On the screen right now is you and I in the top left, and in the bottom right, it's like a...
Yes.
Okay. So... this is the video of Superdog's 8th birthday. I got it. There's the food. Cinematic shot.
This is Superdog. He is a Doberman Pinscher. Superdog, come on up. He comes from a long line of Doberman Pinschers with big fancy names, but his name is Superdog. Now something that's gonna piss off a lot of people. Grumble, grumble, I'm angry. Superdog is not a service dog, but he is my service dog. More on that in a minute. This is Superdog with his baby sister, Skylar.
This is my favorite shot.
Yeah.
She's like, I can keep up with you.
Skylar wants to do everything Superdog does.
Yeah, she was attached to him.
This is slowed down, by the way. And this Skylar is like...
Just like a typical younger sibling, she wants to go everywhere he goes. Even if that means she gets under his feet from time to time. But today is all about Superdog, because today is Superdog's 9th birthday.
Oh, 9th.
Oh, 9th?
Hey, come on all the way up.
Yeah, so with your hair, I mean, it's not...
Superdog and I have been together since he was 10 weeks old.
Yeah.
He was born to a litter of just 2 dogs, which is pretty rare. This is him as a fat little puppy, and that's his sister. He was born in New Hampshire and came to live with me in the Boston area, where he had a much bigger yard to run around in than he does out here in California. And apparently it's a Doberman thing to do what we call the perimeter check, as every day, 10 times a day, he would run around the entire yard, making sure that no critters, intruders, or anything else was getting into his backyard. Though when he was really little, he wasn't exactly what you'd call the top dog in the neighborhood.
That little dog sucked, didn't he? That's the picture of...
Yeah. Now you might have noticed when he was little, he had floppy ears, and in the later pictures, he has the big pointy Doberman ears that everybody knows. Now, call me a bit of an idiot, but I actually thought Dobermans were born with the pointy ears. Not true. They actually have to cut them. Literally cut them with scissors. And then they have to post them. The cutting was done way before I got him. Thank God, I don't think I could have done that to him. But I was informed that we had to keep posting him, which means they had to stick tampons in his ears and then wrap it up with this headgear in order to train his ears to stick upright, to give them that Doberman look. Again, not something I would have done on my own, but that's how Super Puppy came to me. Now, when I got him, my eyesight was bad, but not nearly as bad as it is now, and that's why I got a friend as opposed to a service dog. But over time, it became pretty clear to him that I was losing my eyesight. He was figuring it out pretty fast. He knew that if he got too far away from me, I couldn't see him anymore, and I'd have to come running back. He loves going in the woods and running around, and I like letting him go off leash to get some energy out. It's a little tricky for me though, picking my way through the woods, not being able to see where I'm going. So he gets to run around, but will constantly turn around, check on me, and come running back to make sure that I know that he knows where I am.
He was with us on that trail.
I don't know what's going on. Is this us in the woods?
Yeah.
I figured out how to pause it, by the way.
Yeah.
That's me, you, Brooks, Josh, and Danny. It's all of us.
Okay.
This was his birthday. We were celebrating his ninth birthday.
Okay. I mean, I saw me and you, and then I only saw one other.
Which, by the way, for the record, he was probably pretty sick at this point.
I know.
Which is crazy how strong he was.
I know.
Like the fact that he was just cruising along at full speed.
It like goes to show when we used to say he doesn't feel pain.
Oh yeah.
Like that, I think that ended up being pretty true.
Yeah, that dog did not feel pain. But this.
Oh! Smashed the GoPro on my head. Oh.
So now it hurt. He comes running full speed. I didn't know he was
This
there.
is when he used to go like do extravagant. I'm hurt.
It hurt.
noises. He'd be like, oh.
Okay, you have Superdog smash you in the hand with a GoPro at full speed. Now back to what I was saying before, the thing that might piss some people off.
Ooh, grumble, grumble, I'm angry.
Superdog is not a trained service dog. He hasn't gone through hundreds of hours and he hasn't been through expensive thousands of dollars of training, but he knows me really well. He's known me since he was a little
St.
puppy.
Patrick's Day in the shot.
Well, his birthday's the day after St. Patrick's Day.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, we were down in
There's
the
a person with a leprechaun hat.
Okay, are we in the village at this point?
We're by Cocoa Beach, which no longer
Yeah,
exists.
no longer exists. But I remember going down there. I was like, let's go get some footage of Superdog out in the wild. And we go down there. You're like, parking's an S show. There's people everywhere. And then you're like, wait.
And there's my old Audi with the roof racks.
Oh, look
right.
at that.
You can't see the license plate, so everybody can calm down.
It's a trip down memory lane
Yeah,
for
it really
Banana.
is.
He's smart enough to not walk me into a tree, to not walk me into a trash can, to avoid other people.
He actually did not run you into them.
And so I'm definitely feeling much better about being able to get around on my own with my Superdog. Oh, yeah. And since it's his birthday today, we have a yearly tradition of taking him down to the beach and letting him run around, which Banana loves. You love letting that happen, don't you, Banana?
Yay.
Yay. It was a lot of work getting him in the car and getting him under control.
This really is like a trip down memory lane because honestly, like your beard was dark back then. You still had the dark brown beard.
Wait, are you telling me that my beard is gray now?
Yeah.
I went gray?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
I don't know what to tell you, but
How gray is my beard?
a lot.
Is there any brown?
Yes. It's like if you grew a goatee, or a whatever the heck that is.
Yeah?
Like that part is still brown.
Like a handlebar mustache?
Yeah.
So all that's left is like a Cuban drug lord?
That's what I was thinking too. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to say that. Yeah.
Can we dye my beard?
Oh my God. Just grow into your new self.
Okay. He's not a total terror on the beach, and I think he'll be good this year. So we're going to take him to the beach later, but you guys are going to take me to the beach now for surfing!
Oh, he knows he's going.
Yeah, he's excited. So this was a part of every episode. We did like a full surf session Are you gonna commentate the surf session, Banana? I don't remember this being a particularly awesome day in the
I
water.
was already going to comment.
Okay.
Commentate, is that even a word? I was going to
Sure.
comment on the fact that this is like the clip that you used means that Brooks was still doing his drone filming.
Oh, okay. I don't know. What is that? Why am I using?
Oh, you know what? I think this footage is from filming.
Okay.
But the other one I could tell might have been from one of those like automatic.
Oh, one of the
solo
stupid
things?
solo shots? Yeah.
Oh my god, how many times did one person get pounded in the face?
Was that me getting pounded in the face?
Yeah, and then
Oh.
you paused it on yourself getting pounded in the face again.
All right, I was having a rough day.
8?
What, did I come back in?
I feel like this plan kind of sucks with Pete not being able to see and they're like right up by the rocks.
All that. What's happening?
Honestly, this is sketch. Like, but I had all the faith in the world in Josh. So he got you up safely.
Okay.
He's got, at least he is holding something. Let's enjoy this dolphin interlude. That was also my filming, you guys.
You filmed the
Look at
dolphin.
this. This is from me. Okay, that's from Brooks, but the other one was.
It's very nice. Sounds soothing.
Yeah.
Dolphin.
Love you long form.
Yeah.
Look at this. I filmed this.
Good job, Banana.
Wait.
Now I feel
All
like
right.
I'm getting
I'm
back.
pretty late.
So I recovered. I'm doing better now.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay. Did I get the thing?
But you've already come down a couple different ways.
It's fun to succeed at.
Oh boy.
I'm getting your butt handed to you in the beginning.
Oh, it says Josh's board fell apart.
Oh.
When Waldo died.
Yeah, he broke it. Yeah. Waldo like, literally separated, fell apart.
Superdog, what are you trying to eat? Hey, you getting excited for your birthday adventure?
Dude, whoa.
I feel like he's excited.
Yeah,
He's pretty excited.
Banana, are you excited?
I can drive a car with a Doberman, like
Thanks
a
for
wild
playing along.
Doberman in it.
Pretty good.
Okay. Why are you so far out the window? All I've got is butthole in my face.
I feel like me and Superdog are buddies. Like, we're so much.
Okay.
I mean, you love being in the car while it was moving. Are we down at the beach now?
I'm such a good sport. Did you see how nice that leather was?
Superdog,
And that
sit.
old Audi, and I just got like this
Yeah, big
giant
giant
Doberman with
Doberman
this giant
claws.
claws,
Yeah,
and I'm just being chill about it.
Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah. All right. Good boy. Mom's gonna let you be free.
Going to,
I like that.
Please be good. Happy birthday, Superdog.
And he's off.
Andy's back.
And he's back.
He's back. Yay! Thanks for checking on me, buddy. I love that. That line. That line's always in my head
Yeah.
with Joe.
And he's off.
Because Superdog would always be like, he's like, I'm free, but what about Pete? I'm free, but what about Pete?
Yeah.
It's scary for me when I let him go because when he's on the leash, I can feel him and I know where he is and he guides me, but then I let him go and I have no idea what's going on. So it's up to that lady and that dude.
I'm not
and
part of it.
That yes, you are. You're all part of this. Everybody has to keep an eye on him. Oh, he just hit me, so I think he's back. Hello. Is he being good?
What?
Being good?
Super good.
Super good.
Oh, he ran away from it? Skyler? No, he's just Superdog.
Is he laying in the hole? Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, dude. What are you doing? He just threw a ton of sand at me.
Yeah, he's going back to the hole.
I want him to like just hide in the hole and then surprise the next person that walks by.
Yeah.
Like a Jack in the Box. Superdog!
That's my buddy. That was his 9th birthday.
You know, this is all about Superdog, but that last clip made me wonder where that sweatshirt ever went.
What sweatshirt was it?
I don't know. It was a cool gray zip up, and it had like, I don't know, like a little surf.
At Lifey Assistant said he looks amazing.
He does look amazing. He was, and I remember in the beginning when I like very first got him, I'd be like out for walks and people would be like, that is a gorgeous dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, I came
Sarah
to
Cam
realize.
7808 said, I am curious if you guys would consider getting another Doberman.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah,
but,
that's a whole conversation.
Yeah, I used to feel weird saying thank you when people are like, it's a gorgeous dog. Like, I didn't make him. I didn't do it. Like, I didn't know what to say to that. And then eventually they just want you to say thank you. They want you to be like kind of like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
But I did like, I felt like, I had some vision back then. I knew what he looked like. I knew that the image he cut.
You also could like feel it. Like he had the most like silky, soft, short hair.
He was from a line of show Dobermans, and he was just perfect. Yeah. And so I was, like I noticed right away. I'm like, oh, I didn't expect this. And people are like, he's beautiful. I'm like, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, maybe we should make a statue out of this guy is what I used to think about. We decided I'll give you a small portion of the conversation that we had. Once I realized that we lost him after 10 years.
And Oliver Garcia
N60
said, I feel so sorry for you losing Superdog. I lost my dog last year.
Sorry to hear that. 10 years, 3 months, and 2 days, which is how long I had him, didn't feel like enough. And I'm like, I can't do, like 10 years went by like that. And I felt like I didn't want to try and replace Superdog, and I also didn't want to go through it every 10 years. One of the reasons we ended up with this crazy GSP is they're a very long-lived breed.
They are. And yeah, we honestly went back and forth about whether or not first of all, we didn't think we were going to get another dog.
No.
And then
it was Skylar.
It was Skylar, who literally was like the most depressing, moping dog of all time. She was not getting over it.
No.
Like
she used to lay in his spot and wouldn't move. She'd wake up.
Not just that, she would, like they used to do, like when I would get home from work, she would get to the bottom of the stairs and get up on 2 feet and wait for him to come down the stairs. Like he used to. And like she wasn't, I was like, this is literally.
And then she'd get sad all over again. She's like, oh, right, he's not here.
Yeah, and then that actually was what happened. So like basically.
Ooh, sorry. This is for you yesterday. I had Irish music for you and everything.
Sorry.
And then you just stayed in your green pool all night.
Whatever. Like, did I make a wrong decision? No.
No, I feel like you had fun.
Yeah,
but
I had a lot of fun.
I did have I want some credit. I had Irish music ready for you.
I appreciate that. But when it comes to the Superdog thing, so Skylar finally after like, I don't even know, like it was like 3 months, like she stopped doing that thing at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, waiting for him.
Yeah, and then she figured it out.
And then
she started getting mean to, like, not mean, but like we would take her to restaurants and stuff where she would always be chill, and she started like barking at other dogs. And I swear to God, I felt like she was like barking to be like, "Have you seen my friend?"
Yeah, where anybody saying Superdog?
Oh God, it tugged at our heartstrings so bad. And then finally, I was like, "We gotta get this dog another dog."
And she's a weird little dog because she got brought into the house at 3 pounds 3 ounces, and her big brother was 80 pounds sculpted Superdog.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to go around the neighborhood, and she'd walk up to all the other dogs
and be like, "Hi, I'm Skylar."
Yeah, and like get right in their face. And there were dogs behind fences, behind gates, like Rottweilers.
Ever
and
scary.
she'd walk right up to them, and all the other dogs were like, "Hey, boss," like they were really nice to her because Superdog would literally stand like 3 inches behind her, be like, "That's my sister.
Yep.
Yeah, don't F with her."
Yeah.
And so she grew up thinking that she was, I think she thought she was a Doberman. Like she
Whatever
grew up.
she thought, she knew that she was like allowed to have.
Yeah. So she's to this day, she's a 9.5 pound little fluff ball, and she sees other dogs, German Shepherds, Rottweilers.
I will say, like now that she has another big brother friend, sibling, however you want to think about it, like when there was no other big brother, she was being so weird with other dogs.
Yeah.
And now she's back
doing better.
But
she still thinks she's like the toughest dog in the neighborhood, which is just. Have a tiny dog get raised by a Doberman. It's a little weird. We are. I want to get back to the call. 760-517-6844. Talking to you guys on a birthday celebration day. Hey, who's this?
Hey.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Who's this?
Oh my God, I got that. I'm sorry. I'm excited. My name is Wendy. How are y'all?
Did you say Wendy?
Yes.
Cool.
Wendy? Oh, hey,
We're
Wendy.
good. What's going on?
Nothing much. This is my first time.
That's awesome. We love when we get a new caller.
Yeah, love hearing from new people.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
Atlanta.
Cool.
Nice.
Thanks for staying up late with us.
Of course, yeah, because it's like going on 11.
Yeah.
Totally.
What's going on?
So I had like a couple of questions, and then I wanted to follow up on a statement that you had made earlier about making the short, because that's like what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build my channel, but that's all I do is shorts. So thank you for that tip of, doing the long version.
Bye, Sarah.
I'm a little camera shy, so I'll get there though.
It's a good, it's easier, it's less productive. I mean, it all depends what you're doing. If you're just doing YouTube for the sake of doing YouTube, you're just trying to get a message out there, you're just having fun, like by all means, work in the format that you're most comfortable in.
If it's not a financial goal and you just are looking to like get your, I don't know, your personality out there or your cause or whatever it is, like shorts all the way. But if you want to make a buck, which
and
he
also
does not make on shorts.
Yeah, you read one of my comments a couple of weeks ago. You actually read it wrong, but I think it was because of how the text to speech and how I typed it. But I'm the blind mom, and what it was supposed to say was I'm the blind mom with visually impaired kids.
Oh, I thought it was the other way. I'm sorry. You're like, no, you're answering it the wrong way. Okay, I heard that's difficult when it gets read once and I heard it wrong. I thought it was the other way around. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I just thought that was funny, and I was like, one of these days I'm going to get through and I'm going to clarify that. But no, I am trying to get that message across because I'm trying to build my community up, and I've never been able to do that. Surround myself with other like-minded blind people, and I'm like, I don't know any. I know blind people that have kids, but I don't know any blind people that have blind kids.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, there's kind of groups for everything these days. When I grew up and I got diagnosed in '85, I didn't meet another visually impaired person for 20 years.
Forever, yeah.
I was so alone.
That was me.
So you might be a little older like me. It's just you're living in this sighted world, and you're just kind of, the younger blind people that I'm meeting now are they're coming at the world completely differently. And I'm not going to say good, but I'm just saying different. I was taught that the world is for sighted people, and it's up to me to figure out how to fit into it and how to make it work for me. Whereas these days there's a lot of advocacy and accessibility, and I feel like people turn to that a lot. This is my own personal, just because of when I grew up. I feel like a lot of people this is hard for me. I need to find out how people can make it more accessible for me. They turn to the outside. They're like, you guys need to make this accessible for me. Whereas I grew up going, this is hard for me. I need to figure out how to make it work for me. Slightly different mentality, I think.
Exactly how I grew up.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't meet another blind person until I was probably well into my 20s, 30. Actually, when I first got my first guide dog, I was almost 30. So is when and it was very awkward because I still have functional vision out of one eye. So, but I feel like I live in the in between, which is which is one of my questions. What is your diagnosis? What made you go blind?
Well, I have,
if you don't mind
I have Stargardt's disease, but I also feel like that's even so. I met a woman who came from, where the hell did she come from? Portland. She came out here to surf with me and Nisha, and she had Stargardt's, and she's like, but she's like, I was able to drive, and then started to lose it later. Stargardt's, it signifies a default or a defect on the ABCA4 gene, which, as Banana is saying, is a dry form of macular degeneration. But the diagnosis is so different for everyone. I think I lost way more vision than the doctors anticipated, and some people don't lose that much. It depends how often you use your eyes, how much you strain them, how much vitamin A you take in.
Does anybody really know? We're all just
Does
recording
really
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I almost.
Back in the 80s, they were like, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, growing up in the 80s, I was the same way. They were like, oh, well, she's going to be blind at the age of 10. So, hello, I'm 45. And I mean, I'm not totally blind. I have light perception and I can see shadows and lights and I have some details, but by them telling me that, and they're like, there's not a cure. We don't know when there will be a cure. You just have to take these eye drops forever. And, sorry, this sucks, and learn Braille and learn how to use a cane. I'm 40 and I'm just now learning how to use a cane, and I'm more of a guide dog user. I feel more comfortable with
It's funny you got that diagnosis. I got they told me that I wasn't going to lose it. It's funny they told you were going to be, they told me, they're like, oh, but I'm guessing you have a different diagnosis. They told me you'll lose a little, you should be fine. They missed.
Yeah. But I think they really truly are guessing, every they can only go off of the research that they have and kind of compile other people's blindness journeys and then giving you a good idea. Like, but it's great. Imagine if your parents had put you into like some kind of like blind school right off the bat because you were supposed to be all the way blind at 10.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your entire life would have been
It'd been
different. But
totally
they were
different.
like, it sounds like they were like, let's wait and see.
Yeah, no, my parents were like, figure it out, keep going. Wendy, we do have a bunch of calls in there, but you said, is there another comment or question you want to get to before we see who else is in the lines?
No, but thanks for taking my call.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you for calling.
Yeah, thank you for 3 weeks later finally getting me corrected on mishearing that. Thank you very much.
You're good. Thanks, guys.
Have a good night.
Thanks, Wendy. How are we at on time?
I feel like
How's your stomach on wanting food?
I'm super hungry.
It's 7:56.
Yeah.
When did I start this? I started like 6:30, right?
6:30.
All right, you tell me, what do you want to do? You want to rock out to some more Irish music? You turn that up a little bit. No, I'm sure you don't. What do you want to do?
Should I air guitar or air like fiddle or something?
Is that, I don't even know what is the main instrument? I guess it's a fiddle, right? It must be a fiddle. Doodly-doo.
I am hungry,
Okay.
but if you want to take one more caller, I got that in me.
Okay, she's got one more caller in her. We've got one more caller to...
Now we open up the phone lines for your chance to talk to Banana.
I mean, that's what we've been doing the whole time. But I just like firing that thing off.
Yeah,
I mean, we had them made. We should get them used.
Yep.
760-5. I don't know why. I give the phone. What I'm doing when I say the phone number is I'm letting the person on hold know that they're coming up next. That's the message. What are you doing? What's going
I
on?
think I'm breaking the couch, actually.
Yeah,
I just like shifted, and for the first time, I heard like,
Things moving around.
yeah.
I might, because my lower back is about to break because I'm tilting this way, and I might be convinced to get rid of this couch one of these days. But now it's all set up and it looks good. We got the eyeball over here and the surfboard.
I'm sure we can replicate that with a couch that is not about
Falling
to break
over.
under our bums.
All right. This is the potentially last caller of the evening. Oops,
Devils.advocate
Devil's Advocate.
2354 said, but can Pete get Banana to dance a jig?
I mean,
Honestly, I'm a big.
You're down for a
dance in the
jig?
jig person. I dance in the pool. I dance in the kitchen. I dance in the front room.
She likes to jig.
I love to dance.
All right, I hear someone on the line. So who's this?
It's Danny.
No, you
again.
can't be
Okay, Danny.
you can't be the last caller. Giving you 10 seconds and we're gonna get another last caller.
Well, I was calling to tell my technique on how to get in for people who want to be like me as my amazing role model self.
I don't know if we want you to share that because we like you, but what if somebody's like annoying?
Yeah.
I won't if you don't want me to.
I feel undecided about that.
Tell us what shampoo you use that makes your hair so lustrous.
I use whatever shampoo my mom buys.
All right. Just use whatever shampoo mom buys and you can have 12-inch long, beautiful, shiny hair. This is what I'm told about Danny. I can't have him be the last one. I have to do someone that's not Danny as the last call.
But the question is like, do you want him to share the information?
No, he's
I don't
gone.
think you should.
No,
I don't
he's
think you should.
because I don't want other people like spamming. He's apparently got a secret. I don't want people having a secret to get through. This is. I hear me in the background. If you can mute.
Yeah, yeah, cut it off. It's LT.
Hey, what's going on, LT?
All right, let me get you off speaker so you can actually hear me.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just.
I think I don't know if you get through a lot when Banana's here. It's usually just me or me and Brooks.
Yeah, tonight I couldn't get through for anything.
Well,
I tried. I called you probably about 20 times trying to get through, and I just couldn't get through.
I mean, that's Danny's fault.
Yeah, apparently he's blocking you out.
Yeah. What's going on?
We love Danny, but that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You said you've been doing this for 6 years, but I've seen a video 14 years ago about a guy on a toilet.
Oh, I did. So I've been doing the Blind Surfer channel for 6 years. I think I did a video like 2 years after YouTube started where I was showing people how I texted without looking. In the old school, you had to press the 2 button 3 times to make it be a C.
I want to make a statement here. This was before he met me.
Yeah, way before I met you. Yeah, I was sitting, so I was doing a parody joke about Kim Kardashian who said that she never pooped. And I was doing a video about everybody poops. And I filmed it in the master bathroom of the old house in Boston.
Again, before I lived there.
And the audio
I
was...
clicked on that video trying to find your videos for like I found you from the skateboarding video, and that's how I actually found you. So I typed in your name, and I'm like, that's the channel I found. And I found a whole bunch of different videos. I'm like, this isn't This is right, but it's not what I'm looking for.
I've lived a lot of different lives.
Some of it to me is like so embarrassing.
It was a little
Again,
cringe.
it was before I met him, and like when I looked at it, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if I could have dated this person.
It was like 13 to 15 years. I was just having fun. I just had like a camcorder, and I was just having fun and making some videos.
I was too.
Go
ahead.
What I wanted to talk about was kind of what you were talking about when you were talking about how you can see without seeing, where like when you're underwater.
Yeah.
I got a challenge for you. I want you to sit in a chair and have somebody slowly spin you in the same direction at one speed.
Okay.
You will lose equilibrium. You will not know which way you're going because your equilibrium is only temporary.
That I feel like that's true, but I also feel like I always find my way up when I'm underwater. Like finding up.
Yeah, it's temporary because it's because you're not doing it for extended periods. But that's the main cause of small airplane crashes, because they have to if they're flying VFR, they lose the equilibrium in their ear because they've been going in a spiral for so long they don't realize they're in a spiral anymore.
Oh,
that's
I did not know that.
Spiral.
I was going to say, I feel like if you put me in this room and spun me around a bunch of times, if I could just go, yo, and I could hear like that wall, it's going to bounce off. That one is going to go dead. This one's going to bounce off less, and that one will go dead, but in a different way.
Yeah.
I could tell you which way I was facing by the sound, but it's only because I know this room ridiculously well. But yeah, if you just stuck me in the driveway and spun me around in a circle, you're right, LT, I'd have no idea where the hell I was.
That's also a fun fact about like how that happens.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's true.
I've had vertigo before. I had it really, really, really bad.
Oh, yeah.
For like 6 months. It was insane. But anyways, now I have like a fear of vertigo.
I feel like that makes you an
Another dumb
unofficial
fact.
member of the Waterfowl Council with all their weird facts, LT. I feel like you just joined by dropping that fact on us.
Right.
Well, I am a goose. I've been doing same handle, LT Iron Fox. If you go to Twitter, I've been honking since 2020.
Right, you did. You were like the original one who dropped a honk, and then I was like, "Why is everybody in the chat honking at me?"
Oh my god, I love this! I love this so much.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to. I stopped honking because it's like that's what I did. It's
Yeah,
like,
but then you like started a trend. Like every time I turned on the text lady, it was like honk, honk.
So funny.
honk.
But we also have this weird chicken that honks.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put Sam the chicken up here tonight.
Yeah.
LT, thanks for the call.
Yeah,
thank you
for
to thank you to everybody. I know the
I'm
lines.
your good luck charm as far as getting through.
Getting through. Oh,
For LT.
Yeah. I know the lines are full. I know we got like lots of comments and lots of stuff. But Banana wants to eat some dinner. She's had a big couple of days. St. Patrick's Day yesterday, Superdog's birthday today. I think we are gonna hopefully get our puppies outside.
Eric Adrian asks, "Why does your voice sound so familiar?"
I mean, is that a real question?
Just Google him, Pete Gustin. Here we go. I gotta go eat, guys.
I'm what you call a world famous voice actor.
Yeah,
are you gonna run away ahead of me? I mean, you can run away and stuff.
Do you have like final words to say?
That person can go to PeteGustin.com.
Okay.
And then they can play my voiceover demo. However, if you want to stay on YouTube, you type in "Have you heard me?" ? I'm everywhere, and then you'll hear like some of my top voiceover jobs. So yes, you've heard me on TV, radio, movie trailers,
Or just
streaming
go to
services.
PeteGustin.com.
Yeah.
Literally, just go to PeteGustin.com.
There you go.
And then you can hear every little thing he's ever done.
No, it's not every little
that's
thing.
not true, but it's like it's its entire it's like an audio resume.
There you go. All right, so I'm gonna fire off. What's the going away music? There's the going away. You're like ready to run.
Honestly, I ate a good lunch, but it was at like 1:30, and now it's like 8:30 our time or something.
All right, Banana's gotta go. Yeah. Banana's gotta go, everybody.
I gotta go.
You can go. I'll figure out how to hit end stream all by myself.
Wow, all right.
Thank you to all the super chatters. Thank you to the regular chatters. Thank you to the callers. Thank you for everybody that takes part. Thank you to Banana. Thank you to Sam the chicken, who I forgot to put on the couch. But she's really hungry. I'll be back next Tuesday by myself. Brooks and Banana will be here on Wednesday of next week. Really glad the equipment's been working. Little stress off my behind. Thanks to everybody. I'm gonna go figure out how to end this thing. So you've got the 30 to 60 seconds of chatting by yourself until I figure that out. Thanks everybody.